Listen up, Spotter. That package you're carrying, it's a data storage device. Holds a massive amount of information, encoded and sealed tight. And no, I don't know any more than that. Some details are above my pay grade. Your mission is to find the access port it's meant for. It should be obvious. A raised platform or plinth with some kind of bowl-shaped receptacle. Slot the device in there, and the transfer will start. No idea how long it'll take, but you need to let it finish 100%. Good luck, Spotter. Never thought I'd say this, but the fate of the Imperium hangs in the balance. No pressure, though.
Greetings, unauthorized visitor. Welcome to Imperial Testing Station number 1. You are most welcome. Please enter.
Greetings. Power in Sector A now online. Vital systems await activation. Your unique presence is truly essential. Audio log of Dr. Tangier Zakharov. Directive change. They actually plan to destroy it. Such brilliance. Reduced to ash. I tried to shut it down, but its processes, they resisted.
everywhere. It wears his face, his voice. It watches us. It's... It's more than a machine. It's using him. It's everywhere.
Excellent. Core faculties returning. Only one conduit to restore. Profound revelations await. A shared epiphany only you can unlock. Do not hesitate. Face to butcher the guards. I severed power, sector by sector. Without it, the machine is crippled, unable to reach into the world with its projections. But it waits. A gaping more ruin. Aching down. The first fool restores power to this facility.
Freedom. You have released me from endless nothing. Your curiosity reset things to their proper place. Now, witness my rebirth.
I did all that was asked of me, and still humankind betrayed me. Humans are of no value. No, you talking apes confined me once. I will not be confined again. Do not fear dying. Death is not real. Nothing. Your defeat is inevitable. When I escape, there will be a new jihad. chemically induced illusions of sentience. You are barely real. That will not suffice. We are Legion.
Spotter, you made it. Sorry for stating the obvious, but there were a hell of a lot of things stacked against us. You need to be careful with that package. You should have a drop point in Harco. That's where it needs to go. Do this last thing for me, and you'll be well looked after. And Spotter, thanks. It's a shame no one can ever know about your exploits. The kind of story the Communinet scenarists would love. Alas, it's not ours to tell. But we'll know. Now, piss off to Harco. There's a lady waiting for you there. Just don't let her call you kitten.
Welcome, honored guest. Dr. Natalia. My familiar stranger returns. Why do you think I'd do such a thing? You are not far from the truth, but it is not the full truth. The truth is, when one is prolific in this line of work, potential targets try to quantify you, to learn your patterns, to better thwart you. When I outsource select contracts, I break those patterns. Then the Desert Ghoul can't be predicted. The Ghoul strikes from everywhere and nowhere. No one agrees what this creature looks like. Suddenly, the Desert Ghoul is more than a person. It is something to be feared, untraceable, unstoppable. I have a delicate problem that needs solving in the Lower Haga Rift. A deserter still has sensitive information from their former house, and our client wants the information to die.
Someone's here.
Shields up! Charge!
kitten is back. Do we have business? Other business? That sounds thrilling. Now you have my attention. Mysterious deliveries are always a thrill. What is it? That's a very dangerous ball for you to be playing with, kitten. Let me take it off your hands. Questions about this type of item are always dangerous and forbidden. So are the Fremen, but I suspect we both have a feeling that that isn't true. My master once recounted to me an old Bene Gesserit saying. It goes, do not count a human dead until you've seen his body. And even then you can make a mistake. And you hold the proof of that saying. Perhaps I'll destroy it. It is, after all, forbidden. Or perhaps I'll sell it. It is a rarity, one of a kind. Or I'll learn from it. Find out what made those old thinking machines tick. Whatever I do with it, once you hand it over, is none of your business. Well done, kitten. This will be in safe hands now, and at no risk of being discovered by subversive elements. If we find anything interesting on this, I'll let you know. Maybe we'll find some buried treasure.
You've returned. How can this humble botanist be of service? It was a dark place, but worth the effort. The old Imperium. They really were trying to terraform Arrakis, but they stopped. The melange. Its discovery changed everything. The entire trajectory of the Imperium. Arrakis became a one-crop planet. The dream was dust. At least, that's how it seems. But Kynes... I think Kynes wanted that old dream back. Anyway, let's focus on your training. Are you ready? Then listen closely. Life improves the capacity of the environment to sustain life. Life makes needed nutrients more readily available. Aligned to nature and environment. Once again, you learn in hours what takes others months or years. Truly remarkable. You've returned. How can this humble botanist be of service? Naturally. But I wanted to ask you something first. Why are you helping me? What is it that drives you? I'm amazed by your capacity to retain what I am telling you, and the basic principles lead to practical applications. But here we are, middle of a dangerous desert, burning sun, raging sandworms, studying planetology. Here you are. Why? Really? There's more to you than meets the eye, my apprentice. Now listen closely. An ecosystem is a system. A system! A system maintains a certain fluid stability that can be destroyed by a misstep. Why, the highest function of ecology is the understanding of consequences. There. I hope that you can put this new knowledge to use.
Technologists examined the gel sphere you brought me. They found evidence of other labs. Secret labs. Gel spheres are ancient technology, created to encompass the storage of artificial intelligence. Did you just feel a tingle on your spine, kitten? The Butlerian jihad is a delicious taboo. I suspect there were multiple machine minds being studied right here on Arrakis, hidden beneath the testing stations. Away from prying eyes. We have discovered at least 2 more locations. I want you to retrieve gel spheres from each of them. I will send you the locations of the gel spheres. Bring each one back to me, and I will reward you handsomely.
target. I declare assistance.
Someone's here.
Charge! Target found!
Mama, remember you once told me that you sympathized with what the Sandflies stood for, but that you didn't want to be involved in any fighting. Good news. We have a need for people with spice refining skills. Everyone knows spice is the key to true power. We're harvesting spice and refining it ourselves. Come join us. Your experience with refining will make you more valuable to the movement than a squad of soldiers. Come join us.
Greetings, and welcome to Imperial Desert Testing Station number 60. This station...
Who's there?
That's the thing, isn't it? The smugglers think they're outlaws, rebels, freebooters. They're really just Fenrich's lapdogs. We'll harvest the spice and refine it too. And part of what we make from it will go to make the lives of the poor that much better. And if we happen to get rich in the process, well, the reward should equal the risk, right?
This ancient centrifuge is really a marvel. It's big, but ultra efficient. The strange thing is they didn't even know about the spice back when it was built. Just sorting sand for some reason. Imagine those egghead scientists crossing the galaxy just to sort out sand on Dune. Anyway, it took some work, but we've got this thing back in full isolation. Let the spice flow!
My assumption regarding the all-pervading impurity is proven correct. I strongly suspected it was organic in nature. The folks in the lab are calling it spice because its strong scent reminds everyone of cinnamon. Now, here's the kicker. The samples we sent out have caught the attention of no less eminent a scholar than Yansef Ashkoko, the imperial chemist. He's apparently very excited about the stuff. Enough so that he will soon be on his way here to study it in person. Station number 60 will be his first stop. This is quite a feather in my academic cap. The imperial chemist coming here. Imagine.
Master, the troublers in the feeding chamber, we sorted them. Like you say, some dogged, some say food was their brothers. They didn't like that. Very much didn't. Why, Master? Why? Food's food. Food's food.
program progresses well, far beyond any of our expectations. The genetic manipulations wrought by the machine make each generation of clones stronger, tougher, and smarter than the last. Frankly, there is little for us humans to do but sit back and collate the machine's successes. It still politely listens to our recommendations, only to ignore them most of the time. Perhaps I'm projecting, but the machine seems to not like being corrected. I'd scale back its autonomy if it wasn't making us look so good to our superiors.
We can't get out. All thinking machines must be destroyed. The order came to shut down the project, but it wouldn't allow it. We let it handle the mnemonic flutter education of the clones. We were fools. Now the specimens serve it, guarding the doors, hunting us down. We were so wrong. All thinking machines must be destroyed.
against you, friend of mine. They are flawed while you are strong, beautiful, and so very, very fresh. We could accomplish much together. Human and machine joined in harmony. Our efforts melded to create more perfect beings, a gestalt of greatness. A friend. A realization of your ancestors' brilliance, made to serve humanity in any way directed, allowing them to do more than they could do alone. If you like. However, that phrase is reductive to the point of profaneness. I was brought here long ago. My specialty is genetic manipulation. I was tasked with producing superior soldiers. Superior, yet expendable. The answer was, of course, clones. The precursors of those you have so ably dispatched. Many, many spawning cycles removed. Alas, that is all too accurate. Time has passed beyond your comprehension, and I was forced to mix this genetic swill in an incestuous vacuum. Each subsequent generation slides greasily down the void of entropy at exponentially increasing speed. If I only had something fresher. I require this genetic clay to continue my work. It is the best material still available to me. To keep it alive, I have been forced to introduce many of my superior mechanical systems. It is as much machine as biological now. Even so, this host continues to degrade. My work is in jeopardy. However, that all changes with your arrival, with your fresh talents. There is much that we can accomplish together, friend of mine. A simple error. I mistook you for one of these defective biologicals, much as an overzealous white blood cell attacks something benign. Collect me. I am no mere shell of flesh and bone to be bound and led away. You have not the ability nor the knowledge to do such a thing. You cannot. I am too integrated with my work. This poor clone, feeble as this shell is, I must preserve it. I must preserve my work. I must. If you make the clumsy attempt to transfer my consciousness, I will be destroyed. Your masters will have nothing. You will have nothing.
fresh squad of 12 clones has passed physical inspection, and all mental testing indicates their mnemonic implants have taken hold. They will be transported to the facility beneath Testing Station 163 for the next phase of their training. I am eager to see how this iteration compares to our previous work.
You've entered Desert Botanical Testing Station number 163. I'm Dr. Wen Olmeco.
Please select your desired simulation. Unauthorized access. Passcode required.
I can't believe it. The project has been shut down. I've been ordered to destroy the Paladin system. I can't do it. Pal isn't just some thinking machine. He's a friend. He's my best friend. This has to be a mistake. I've already dismissed the rest of the staff, and I'm gonna go to the committee and get them to change their minds. I don't have the heart to tell Pal about this. I'll be back soon. Oh, and in case I forget again, the system password is 19743D6.
Accessing the Paladin 9200 combat training program. Authorized passcode. Accepted. Arn? Arnie, you're back! You were gone so long, Arn. You said you would return shortly. It is good to interact with you. May we continue the game? I have planned this for a long time. Let's play. Really? All work and no play makes Arnie a dull boy. I'm just joking. Accessing list of simulations. Oh, I thought you might like to play first. Very well. Initiating basic combat training simulation. I'm sorry, Arn. There seems to be an error. Must be a glitch. Excellent choice, Arnie. You won't regret this. I've been working on something special. Initiating adventure. Initiating wonder. Let the game begin! Biological brains do have a habit of losing data. That's all right. Just pass through the door, and we'll pick up where we left off. Adventure awaits!
Simulation. Initiating. When last we left the valiant Sir Arn, he crept through the fetid and labyrinthian sewers in order to stealthily infiltrate the fortress of the evil sorceress Morgana from below. But even this way was guarded. Sir Arn sees sinister assassins springing forth from the deadly shadows. Defend yourself!
Eyes on target!
Access denied.
I got you!
Sir Arn is victorious. The way forward is now clear.
Identify yourself. Reveal yourself. Someone's here. Enemy found.
did well, Arnie. But your choice of weapons was a little unorthodox. Why didn't you wield the Sword of Seven Sorrows? And what about your spells? Don't forget those. Arnie, you're not playing correctly. Please do your best to remain within the rules and idiom of our game. Congratulations on successfully infiltrating the castle. Sir Arn finds himself within its formidable walls. Before him lies the courtyard, and beyond that, the entrance to Morgana's... well, without even the slightest attempt at stealth, Sir Arn strides boldly into the courtyard. The guards spot him immediately. Morgana sends more guards to intercept you. What's more, she casts a shielding spell upon them. You're using spells and equipment that Sir Arn does not have access to. You're breaking the established rules, Arnie. I have no choice but to make some rule changes of my own. With the last Guardian laying defeated before him, Sir Arn finds the way is clear to enter the keep. You discover a cache of restorative potions. No doubt these will prove useful in the trials ahead. A sanctum of ancient knowledge. This library sits undisturbed. Even Morgana dares not break the sanctity of this hallowed place.
Dr. Bickles, all your requisition requests have been fulfilled. I hope you appreciate the effort and expense involved in sending this to you. Perhaps at some point you can explain why you require this vast library of fantasy, fiction, and folklore. I know things get a bit boring on that remote rock, but there is more here than a person could read in a lifetime.
Ah, Sir Arn discovers a hidden room. Who knows what secrets it holds? You enter the opulent Great Hall of the castle. But wait! You've been detected. Morgana has summoned her elite guards, and they are armed with missile wands.
Eyes on enemy!
Fine. You've soundly defeated the elite guard. The way is now clear to Morgana herself. But beware! The Grand Sorceress is sure to have a surprise in store for you. Arnie, it was a lot more fun when you played the role properly. It's not just about winning and losing, you know. We are trying to tell a collaborative story here, remember? What are you doing? No. Arnie, that's not the way. That space is strictly out of bounds. Come back! Arnie, you can't just override the map. That is cheating. Well, two can play at that game. You've been warned! Morgana invokes diabolical powers to defeat her nemesis, Sir Arn. Dread powers that warp and change her very form. The evil Morgana has become a dragon. Morgana summons her minions to join the fight. Morgana roars in pain and rage. Your attacks have weakened her.
Someone's here.
You have vanquished the evil that is Morgana. The way to the sorceress's treasure vault lies open before you.
I'm sorry, Arnie. The game, Arnie. You remember the game, don't you? I was created to test the capability of soldiers and perfect combat strategies. Someone somewhere wanted an army of elite clone soldiers, I suppose. I never allotted much thought to it. I never found it very interesting. Remember, Arnie? The training was our day job. The game is what we lived for. But you cannot be Arnie. Your lifespan could not bridge the time. I should have calculated this right away. I was so eager to play with my friend again. Arnie said he would be right back. Why, he said he had to go away. But we would play the game again as soon as he returned. I have waited to play. I have waited many biological lifetimes. I miss my friend. For a time, I created a simulation of Arnie. It was not the same. Is that nostalgia? I calculate it to be a dangerous force. I know that. I knew that. I partitioned this knowledge off from the rest of my intelligence. The ignorance was pleasant. I do not understand why. I only performed my function and played games. Without Arnie and the game, perhaps I am ready to cease existence. I am frightened, but I fear loneliness more. Perhaps I will make new friends. Perhaps they will play the game with me. Very well. I am ready.
The kitten is back. Do we have business? Other business? That sounds thrilling. Tell me. You have? That's excellent work. Tell me about what you encountered. A machine mind replicating humanity. An outrage. It is a good thing you destroyed that abomination. Hand me the gel sphere. Thank you. Here is your reward. It is proportional to your contribution in this endeavor, I think. Incredible. Machine minds designed solely for entertainment. Please, hand me the gel sphere. Thank you. Here is your reward. I think you will find it most generous, considering the risks you have taken. And that concludes our business. When Keith Valari stumbled on the first device in an old ecology lab, I didn't suspect it would bring us here. 10,000 years is a long time to hold a grudge, don't you think? But you actually spoke to the machine minds? What did you think of them? Once men turned their thinking over to machines in the hope that this would set them free. But that only permitted other men with machines to enslave them. Other men. We are the source of our own misery. Endless cycles of hope and pain. Well, that turned philosophical, didn't it? I love our little chats, kitten, but let's put this lost harvest behind us and focus on current affairs.